All right, we have a brief window of opportunity here. Tomorrow we're doing James Bond. But I've wrapped Lego Batman. I'm on the final legs of Forza Horizon 2, which we'll be playing more of today. I'm dabbling a little bit with Rogue Trader just to see what the traffic's going to be like on that, see if it's something I want to do this month. And I also have Elder Scrolls Online that I could jump back into this month. June is going to be, this month ahead I should say, June is going to be a month of lots of things. I don't have any major releases happening. So we'll probably be plugging away at some Starfield, see if I can't wrap up the PS5 journey, dip my toes into Elder Scrolls Online, play a little bit of Rogue Trader. I've also got the new Hightail update. Something else. Oh, Outward 2 early access kicks off, and that goes into full early access. So like the beta build is going live on, I think it goes live tomorrow. And then early access, I think is like 7th of July, I think. So I'll do that alongside why am I blanking? Oh, Assassin's Creed Black Sails resynced in July. So July will be a good month. New stuff. All right. Bethesda also reached out for some more collab stuff on Starfield, and for the X, I'll do that stuff for the Xbox though, because it's related to like creations. And I do want to do creations, but I want to do those on my Xbox account. I've also still got, if I have time, I might jump into the Sim Settlement 2. There's some stuff I might do. I think I just have major incursions. Yeah, I just gotta need black boxes. Okay. I feel like that POI is busted. Ursa Major 3 and the Ursa Majoris system. Oh, hang on. Well, there's something over here. That was a long way away. And there's another interdiction here. Which one is this one? We had a crazy night last night. I think you already have the answer to that question, Uchiha.
Respond or die. Time to die.
Based on what I play most of.
Destroy him.
their shields. We've knocked out their shields. We've knocked out their shields. We've knocked out their shields.
Yeah, I think we knocked out their
Captain,
shields in
the
today.
enemy has fixed their grav drive. The enemy has repaired their grav drive. We should not let them escape.
There's a ship. There it is. That's what I need for the incursion. I just got pulled out.
What? We have disabled their shields. The target's shields are offline.
Target is disabled.
Target's grav drive is disabled. Target's grav drive is disabled. Target's grav drive is disabled. Target has lost shields. They're vulnerable. Here goes the grav drive. We can't escape.
Enemy shield.
Enemy shields are down. Enemy shields. Enemy shields are down. Critical damage to the enemy's grav drive. Critical damage to the enemy's grav drive. Critical damage to the enemy's grav drive.
They did a good job of punching through my
disabled the
shields up
enemy's
at the
engines.
end.
We've wrecked their engines. Critical damage to the enemy's grav drive. Target's engines have been critically damaged. We've lost our grav drive.
Oh, I
We
guarantee
have
you
our
it'll
grav
be
drive back.
a
Should we need to use it?
linear game Dribrom. It'll be like God of War or any of the Hitman games. But very linear storytelling. The only thing I would say that's not linear is the way that you can complete the missions. So, like they've already showed off like all the different ways you can complete your objectives. You can use stealth, you can use conversation, you can use outfits. Like it's a tradition. It's the Hitman games, right? So it's a Hitman game, but with a James Bond story thrown into it, and with some, it's obviously got a little bit more going on. I know there's like a driving portion and other stuff. So, but yeah, I would not expect open world exploration from the James Bond game. I just, games like that, games like God of War, whenever I play those games, it's just, you're on a very linear path. We'll know more tomorrow. Have I built an outpost yet? Not on this playthrough. I probably will not build an outpost on this playthrough, Cody Lane. I'm not really into that right now. I have built an outpost on my Xbox playthrough. Built several of them, actually.
These ships shall be their graves. They lost shield! Hit them now! Enemy shield generator has been knocked out. Enemy shield generator has been knocked out. Their shield has been knocked out. Excellent! Down, Captain. They are afraid.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my health.
Ground drive
Shit.
has been compromised. We've knocked out their shields. We've knocked out their shields. Ground drive has been compromised. Ground drive offline. Cannot jump.
Your death is unavoidable.
Make it out. The shield system has been damaged.
That last one is shredding my shields. Who are you?
Grab drive functionality has been restored. We have disabled them. They lost shields. Hit them now. Repairs to the grab drive are complete. Repairs to the grab drive are we have our grab drive back, should we need to use it.
Which new Star Wars game? There are many new Star Wars games. I traditionally play all the Star Wars games, but which one are you referring to? All right. Okay.
Initiating combat protocols.
Ooh, don't know what that was, but I'll take it. Everybody got an 88.7% chance. Success. Till I came along. Alright, stockpiled up. X-Tech.
Running extermination system failure. System failure.
Behind glass, you lucky.
Systems
Reload the frickin' gun, bro.
Bring it.
Did not want to reload
I
this
do not
weapon.
wish to judge,
Exhaustion
but I
rate.
doubt you truly need to be
Updating
carrying
speed.
all of that.
They're both bitching at me for being overweight. That's funny. You're carrying too much, sir.
exterminating threat.
Requires computer. Don't see any computers here. I think that's probably one of those ones that's an exit only. That's what she said. I am definitely, actually, literally just pre-installed it, Hex. It just pre-installed this morning for me. So, yep, we are prepped, ready to go for tomorrow morning. I'm sure there will be a day one patch though, because it didn't download. It downloaded like a 16 gigabyte file was all it downloaded. So, I would say there's probably going to be a day one update of some type. But as soon as we can be live tomorrow morning with James Bond, we will be.
Quiet.
Recommending caution in area. Danger zone identified. Repositioning.
Anybody else?
Someone or something will clean up what we left behind.
You are somewhere right over here.
Military-style quarters. Not surprising.
Somebody got me with something that burns.
Warning. Incoming jamming. Threat evident. Compiling potential executions.
Stay down.
I see it with my own eyes. It's still hard to believe.
Alright. Skip pack. Advance. Go around here, get all the
Attempting
lootsies.
elimination.
There's still more up here? Alright, fair enough. Oh, they're probably downstairs. Excusez-moi.
Potential repositioning required.
Oh, you reposition all you want. Oh, good. There, you happy? I chucked a grenade in it. Chill out. Yeah, we might do some ESO this month.
Self-destruct sequence activated. Warning, self-destruct sequence has been initiated. All personnel must evacuate.
says me. Welcome to the mess hall.
Warning. Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Exit immediately. Or risk fatal harm.
Defenses. Wasting bullets.
I'm just gonna ignore those guys if we can.
Warning.
Oh, are you
Self-destruct
shitting me?
sequence has been initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit.
There is no escape.
There's the computer. Ha! Hmm.
Logging
There must be
waste
something in
amounts
all of that you
and
can afford to
possibilities
let
of
go
reaction.
of.
I probably should. Here. No, that's the orchid. Where's all my resources? There. You happy now? I'm no longer encumbered.
These robots look like they are about to be reassigned.
Evacuation underway.
War automated.
Batman was a fun game. Wrapped that up yesterday.
Warning. Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Please evacuate to a minimum safe distance.
You had balls.
Warning. Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Please evacuate to a minimum safe distance.
I'm glad it is in your hands.
Hello. Pretty little boxes, give me all your loot. Ooh, action, Terramorph action figure. That's a new one. Boxed or unboxed? I think it's just unboxed. It didn't say that it was boxed. Nice. I need to build my display case for those. I only have that tiny little apartment. I've never worried about it. Probably should at some point.
Warning. Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Please evacuate to a minimum safe distance.
Just what we are attempting to do right now is evacuate to a safe distance. Oh, I did not mean to get up. Hit the wrong button. That's called a fat finger. Should blow up any second now.
We must go before this place takes us with it.
Where we head next? I wonder if they... It's working there. Forza 6 is great. We'll play more of that today. Probably here in a little bit. I'll probably do a short Starfield stream and then get back into some more Forza 2. This is gonna be the one I think
Stroud
these...
Eklund ships may be good, but so what? A ridiculous amount of credits was dumped into this.
I think that is a broken UI. Ursa Major 3 and the Ursa Majora system. Yeah, I think that's broken. I don't know where I want to put my points. I'm wondering about getting grenades because it shows me the trajectory of grenades. But I have to spend 3 more points to get to it. I mean, I might as well. I am mostly using rifles. Which are ballistics, I think. Ursa Majoris. Ursa Majoris. I probably should have gone in reverse. Boop, 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 boop. No, sort name. Can I go up and backwards? No. Ursa Majoris. T. How come I'm not seeing it? You are not going by. System, there we go. Right? System, Ursa Majoris. Where the hell is this? It's gotta be its own thing. If not, I'm gonna go look it up. Because these are not really, I don't understand how these are done. Because it's sorted by system. So what is it sorting by? Distance, I guess? Yeah, I don't fucking see Ursa Majoris in here. I need more coffee. Where is this located?
But Hope Tech? That...
I don't know why I couldn't find it on the map thing. Gotta find Narian. Here it is. It's over here. Ursa Majoris. There it is. I think I said Ursa 3.
So, Ron Hope. One man with true vision.
I am to just hearing about your sainted Ron Hope. I mean...
No, that's not right. So we're looking for, I think it's Ursa Majoris 3. I'm misclicking to get out of the chair because I haven't played in a while, so my fingers are like other games. Okay. Ursa Major 3. So I need to look for Ursa Major 3. Ursa Major 1A. Ursa Major 2. 1B. Mary is not the answer. Where the heck is Ursa Major 3? Let's go to the star map. What's up, Allie? Ursa Major 3. 2. Yeah, it's not even showing up. That's weird.
Neutralization underway.
Oh, it just moved. You motherfucker.
You're running out of time to make the smart decision. We could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help us out. Look alive, crew.
Idiots. Just getting him away at this point.
Enemy shields are down.
Okay. Check the mission log because it totally switched. See, yeah, that's Masada 8 is where it says. Masada 8. Masada 8. Why aren't you setting course?
Engine's hot. I'm going in.
I would like to not get involved in that.
Direct hit on the ground drive.
Okay, now this is fucking with me. I don't care about the major. Masada 8. This is like, I fucking hate when these things do that.
They got the grab drive.
You made a big mistake.
Masada 8. I'm not trying to fast travel, I'm just trying to like get a pinpoint here. Gonna have to just Nope, it hasn't. They haven't done any changes to it at all, Sage Nut. You should not waste your time at all on Starfield. They've definitely not made any changes since launch. It's a hollow game with no optimization. That's yeah. Don't touch it. Definitely go play something else. I mean, people like me only have 1,000+ hours in this game because it sucks so much balls. That's really the only reason we're here, because it sucks nuts, bro. So definitely don't play it at all. You're not someone who's going to enjoy this game. Got a couple of ships here. Where are they?
Enemy shield generator has knocked back the shield. Target engines have been disabled.
Target enemy have disabled their shields.
Am I out of ship parts?
Enemy shield system has been damaged.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. See you back on Reddit. Do, do, do. Hang on, I'm reading what JK says. JK says, I refunded my first ever game off Steam Day. Thought Diablo was really cheap, but it was Diablo 2. So I bought 4, which is what I wanted, but I got a refund of 2. That's all good. That happens to the best of us. Alright, we still got a ways to go. We got hijacked. Okay. Nope. That's
Who's there?
weird. Did it switch again on me? Are you fucking shitting me? No, it says travel to the location. I don't know why that is toggling. Okay. This one feels really weird. Keep getting jumped. Cry somewhere where they care, Cage Nut. We don't give a shit about trolls here. And when you say something like, but I like all your other content, it doesn't negate your idiocy regarding hey, is this game as empty and soulless as it was at launch? Have they done anything to change the game? No, you're being a dipshit. And that's why I'm gonna ban your ass, because you're being combative about it. Companies patch games. They launch games, they patch games. This game has been out for 2.5 years now and launched on the PS5. All anyone has to do is look at the website, look at the social media, and you will see that Bethesda has made dozens, if not hundreds, I don't even know the number, of patches to Starfield since the game went live, not the least of which are 2 different DLCs and a ton of creations. And if you have to sit there and ask a streamer if a game is if the game has been updated or not, you are the dumbest of the dumb. You are literally a troll bottom feeding at that point, because anybody with half a shred of intellectual IQ brain cells is going to go to the website, check the social media, check up on the newsletters, and be like, oh, duh, they've made tons of changes and updates to the game since it went live. And when your comment says something along the lines of, I would have to go read the comment right now. Is it still as soulless and lifeless as it was when it launched? Is it still buggy? Blah, blah. You're literally just trolling at that point, which is why I banned your ass. And I love how the trolls try to say things like, but I like all your Lotro content and all your Conan stuff. I'm a cool guy, I promise. I am out of ship parts. Let me shit all over your face and then rub your shoulder and tell you that I love you.
Our engines have been repaired.
I didn't mean to hit you. You made me do it. I feel like this is a bugged, by the way, I am turning all that difficulty down. I'm tired of those stupid ships blowing me out of the sky. No, we're not making that an official Renfail rant. That's just me dealing with a troll. Let's see here. It's acting like the ship is not in the system that it's telling me it's going to. That's fine. I'm turning this shit down. I don't care anymore. I don't want to deal with your stupid ships. You should just do what you want to do, and I'll do what I want to do. How about that, Death Angle 400? You play your game your way, I play game my way. We all enjoy the game equal ways that way. It's funny how that works. Backseat gaming, trying to tell other people how to play a game. It's almost like that's an asshole thing to do. I don't know. Imagine walking into somebody eating Cheerios, and then you sitting there going, you know what, your way of eating Cheerios, nah, my way of eating Cheerios is better. You should totally try it with cinnamon on top. My way's better. Travel to a location. See, now it says travel to a location near Alcaba 5 in the Alcaba system, but when you actually click, see, it totally changed again. That's the second one I've traveled to, and then it has changed when I've arrived at it. And it does not have a waypoint. If you have to ask me if I recommend you playing a game, I'm going to tell you no. So, no, you should not play a game. You shouldn't play this game, you shouldn't play any game, with or without mods. You should never play a game that someone else tells you to play. You should play a game because you want to play a game. You should try mods because you want to try mobs. Stop being a moppet. Stop being a moppet, okay? Think for yourself. Mods are great if you want to play with them. This playthrough, no mods. Xbox playthrough, mods, right? I have 2 different games running 2 different ways, but I'm not you. I have no idea what your needs, wants, desires, hopes, dreams, and etc. are. So you do you. Don't listen to me or anybody else tell you how to play a game. JK says, let's try to tell Ren he needs to insert difficulty option here. I know, right? Like, you should play. Like, I finished up Lego Batman, right? I did my final review of Lego Batman, and I think the first or second comment on that video is someone trying to tell me what difficulty I should have played Lego Batman on. Get the fuck out of here. I bought the game. I'm the one who paid for the game, not you. I paid for the game. I have the right to play the game how I want. When a game offers me accessibility options and difficulty sliders and all those things, I play my game my way, you play your game your way. Fuck off. Like, everybody gets to enjoy a game that way. This idea that we should be playing on some sort of imaginary difficulty that somebody made up is just ridiculous. Show on map. Yeah, that is not where we are at. No, no, no. I gotta find a completely different system now. Alcaba 5. What the fuck is the Alcaba system? What is that? No, that's not either. Hang on, there's one up here. Alcaba system. Aha, here we go. Alcaba system. I'm probably gonna get jumped again. Holy crap, that's a long way away. Oh, are they gonna make me clear incursion per incursion to get to that place? I hope not. That's a long ass way. Yeah, they do randomly change, John Olkshoka. I've never seen them change right when you... I've had 2 in a row. Like, where I got there, and as soon as I got there, it jumps away. And I've been getting bombed with these random Starborn encounters every time. Which, these are the hard ones, and it's been kicking my ass, which is why I turned the difficulty down. I'm like, I'm over it at this point. Like, it seems like there's a bug going on where the incursions are like, I'm getting... And then the waypoints aren't working either. So they're sending me to, like, the waypoints aren't there. I have to manually find them. Not a big deal. Mildly annoying. But it definitely seems like there's some jank with the major incursions jumping around and changing POIs and stuff. You know what? It hasn't been bad the past, you know, we've had a couple of... honestly, it's been really low-key, Allie, the past, like, couple of weeks. Because we got past all the stupidity. I don't know what it is, but this weekend... Like, I really haven't had any trolls in, like, 8 or 10 days. It's been really nice streaming. Conan Exiles, most of Lego Batman, most of Forza. It's been very nice the last 8 to 10 days. The only trolls I've had have been on the Forza streams, and they've been pretty mild. It's been mostly related to when I use the auto drive. You'll have the random difficulty person, the random sweaty tryhard ranting in chat about how I shouldn't be using the auto drive. And then as soon as I start playing Starfield this morning, in the first, we're an hour into the stream. So, yeah, it's Starfield. It's Starfield. Literally the moment I start playing Starfield, I haven't played Starfield in like 2 weeks. The very first stream I play Starfield, holy shit, we're an hour in and we've had 3 or 4 troll encounters already. It's just fucking stupid, man. It's exactly AF Camera. It's like they are predictable. Yeah, autopathing in Black Desert. Exactly. It's kind of frustrating because I just want to. It's almost like this game is so predictable that I pretty much need to go members only anytime I stream Starfield just to make sure that I don't get any trolls. That or like this and like any BioWare game now because everyone's still so butthurt about Dragon Age Veilguard. Hang on a second, I got a Discord message I gotta check out really quick. Tomorrow at 11. Okay. Why is this not working? Discord formatting sometimes. All right. Okay, had to answer. That was an owl cat. Communication. This is where supposedly I need to go. What does it say? Alcaba 8, I think. Alcaba 5. Alcaba 5. There we are. What's up, Lou? Good morning. It is. Veilguard is a great game, Allie.
Let us put an end to this.
Curtis says it's a holiday in the UK as well. Nice. So I'm not seeing this thing anywhere. It says it should be right around here, and it is not. Because the quest update literally says... This is so borked. I don't know what's up with this. Like, if you go to the missions log, it says neutralize Terran reclaimer, defeat the Terran escort ships. Like, I should be on top of them at Alcaba 5. And yet they're nowhere to be found in Warp Drive. Not Warp Drive, but... Anyway. Like, it's just not... updating. Maybe they're here at the moon. This is the third time I've jumped. Yeah, there's nothing here. That waypoint's pointing to a completely different system. What is that right there? There is something floating. There's a ship right there, and I can't target it. No, see, you're a Starborn Guardian, not a Terran Armada ship. Well, unfortunately, I don't know how to fix whatever bug I am seeing right now. Shit, there it is, there it is, there it is. See? That was the ship, it just wasn't marking. Well, maybe. I don't know what it is. I keep accidentally jumping by it because I'm hitting the button too soon. This is the only thing in range of Alcaba 5. If this isn't it, it's just a broken waypoint. I'll go play something else. I'm getting grumpy.
Look alive!
I got something here. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything about that, Allie. You just have to report those accounts. Like, I literally can't do anything about it. It's people who... Were you here for the porn spam like a couple months back? I can't remember if you were around for that. We hadn't had porn spam in like 3 years. And somebody came in and invited people to a compromised Discord channel. Discord server that was all about porn. So I had to lock that down and like no longer permit people to link out to other Discord channels. Who knows? There's always spammers are always. I probably get 5 to 10 a day messages from people trying to get me to do private messages on Discord, and I ignore 100% of those fucking messages. It's insta delete, insta ban, insta report, insta delete. And same thing on I turned off on Discord, excuse me, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, I 100% turned off direct messages, and Twitter X as well. You can't, no one can DM me ever. I don't accept any DMs. And on Discord, it's like, it's always people trying to get me to click a link. Randomly, it'll be somebody who wants to go off on a rant because they got banned on one of the streams. But most of the time, it's something with a link, and they're trying to get me to click the link. And I'm like, who are the idiots who actually click fucking links in Discord messages from rando strangers? Who are these people? And then randomly, you'll see someone who's like, my account got hacked. And it's like, oh, you're the idiot who clicked the link. It's like people whose Facebook accounts get hacked. It's like, oh, you're the idiot who clicked the link. There we go. Like, but thank you, Dally. Yeah, it is what it is. Discord is, yeah. People are always looking. I don't have any more ship parts. It wasn't a repair thing. It was just I didn't have points in the shields. Apparently that was triggering you. It's been fixed. Broken waypoints. That cargo module is 17 kilometers away. What? Yay, I looted some ship parts finally. That thing's 11? What is over there? I feel like that's broken. Alright, well, I am at a loss as to what I should do here because these are all broken. I can't find it. I've tried to warp to the major incursion 3 times and it hasn't worked. Each time I've jumped, it has disappeared to another area. It's totally not working. I still need another one. So fuck it, let's go do a minor. And see if it changes again. And if it's still bugged, I'm gonna go play something else. Oh, the Saudi prince. The Nigerian prince, the Saudi prince. I don't get them too much anymore, but it's still a few times a year you'll get the ones who will say something like, you've inherited a vast sum of money and we're going to help you manage it. We just need you to send us your bank account details. It's like, did you guess? I guess it's the movie, I think it's called Beekeeper with Jason Statham. And that was literally the no, I don't accept friend requests on Discord either. Thanks, but no thanks. I think it's the movie Beekeeper with Jason Statham. That's literally the intro to that film, as a little old lady who manages a trust fund or something. She manages some sort of fund worth $2 million or something, and she literally gets hacked, and his whole revenge kick is getting vengeance on the guys who hacked her. It's not a bad movie. It is what it is. Oh, I need a laser weapon for this shit. But I just thought it was funny because that's like the theme of that movie is little old lady clicks a link, and Jason Statham has to go to bat for her. Get the money back, get revenge on the guys who scammed her. Somewhere out there is someone's granny, and they're clicking all the links. See, I'm not getting any. I am now. I had to refresh everything. Oh yeah, the other one. Yeah, you've won the lottery. Just need your bank details to transfer everything over. Alright, missions. I am just gonna go to where the waypoint tells me to go and see what happens when I get there. It's not the right place. But it's showing me a ship over there. I don't know where I just jumped to. Plus side, everybody. The rainy season officially started last night. We had our first major thunderstorm. Rolled in at like... Okay, over here by Masada 7. Masada 8. Where is Masada 7? Get me out of the fucking pool of this planet. One, 2, 3, 8, 7. Is it by 7 or 8? It's over by 8. My bad. Alright, somewhere over here there should be a ship. There it is. Terran Reclaimer. Better fucking work. Anyway, official rainy season started last night. We got woken up by torrential downpour and horrible crash, boom, bang at 9:30, and then it's been an hour with the power going on, off, on, off, on, off, and we were outside making sure that everything was draining properly so we don't get any flooding. And we finally went back to bed about 10:30, and it's supposed to rain a little bit today, maybe a little bit tomorrow, and then again in a few days. So rainy season is a little early this year, and we're already cooling down to like 35, 36 Fahrenheit, down from, 38 to 40. So it's starting to cool down a little bit. What's up, machine? I'm not touching anything. I'm just going to let it ease down to this reclaimer and see if we can actually find one this time before it jumps out. No flooding last night. It only rained for like an hour, so we had to go outside with brooms and like make sure there was no dead leaves. Because all the dead stuff was coming down out of the forest, and so we got to make sure that nothing gets trapped. See what I mean? That Terran Reclaimer, now it says it's 23,000. So like it dropped us out of warp. These are so fucking buggy, man.
I'm not backing down.
Every single time I try to jump to this place, I get kicked out of warp, and I have to fight somebody. And then it's gonna change. What it's gonna tell me in a minute is if I do this fight, it's then gonna tell me that the incursion has changed.
You'll be nothing but scrap soon.
I don't know how to fix this bug, or what the workaround is.
They lost shield. Hit them now. They lost shield. Hit them now.
We have to save lost your shield.
You've been knocked down. Excellent work.
Enemy shield and target shields are offline.
Thankfully, haven't had any flooding since we moved in. We did when we first moved in because we didn't know. And Chris, in particular, has put a lot of work into shoring up all of our
They lost their engines.
property borders. Putting up like, she built a retaining wall against our one neighbor so that we don't get their drainage.
We've got a direct target.
She shored up the back edge of the property. Like, she's done a lot of work in the past 4 years of
Target shields are offline.
making sure we don't get all the runoff from all the neighbors. Alright, I'm gonna try, this is totally bug. I'm gonna try to go back into warp drive. Autopilot on. But I mean, we have like a 2-foot tall retaining wall that she built out of like block and bricks and cement. She was out there for like a week building it. But that's up against the next door neighbor, so their backyard floods. Ours does not. They have to get quite a bit of rain before it spills over onto us. Oh, finally! An hour later, and bucking POIs. I'm gonna have to go get another coffee after this to celebrate. Plus, my wife is waking up, so
Disabled their enemy shields up. Their shields have been knocked down.
go grab Snow White. I earned some sort of achievement just now. I do not build my own ships. Nope, I do not build my own ships. I don't even really modify. I will upgrade.
Shields have been knocked down. Excellent work. Enemy shield system has been damaged.
Good morning. She just grunted and left. She needs coffee, I think. Yeah, I think we've got a video somewhere on the Homestead channel of like one of the first times it flooded, or like it was building up. Like we've had a couple of times when we first moved in where the water got like really high, because we didn't know we didn't know. Like we just didn't know that that was a thing before we moved, and then when we got here, it was like, oh shit, we're gonna have to deal with this. And I have a feeling the previous. I mean, this property had people in it, but it basically just sat here for 20 years and no one did anything to it. No one made it better. No one improved it. It just sat here, and it still needs work. Like, but I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but if I pan the camera up, so remember, I don't do anything with my office, but this is a perfect example of I haven't done anything with it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see when I flip this camera up because the light's going to be too glaring, probably. But there's like, I can't get it to where it needs to be. No, you're not going to be able to see it because of the light. There are, that right there, if you look to the left of that light fixture, there's a piece of rebar sticking out of the ceiling, but there's like a blackish spot. That's where a water leak used to be. So it's a flat concrete roof. Concrete cracks over time, and then that spot is right by one of the conduits, but there's a crack that runs over across the ceiling. And there are 3 black spots along that crack where what would happen was it would torrential downpour, and then because the house has settled over time, there are spigots on each end of the house for water drainage, but there's like a 6-inch concrete curb that goes around the top of the roof. And what happened is with settling, the house has settled in different ways over 20 years, and so the water doesn't drain towards those holes off of all of the areas of the roof. And so there are these places where there are cracks where when the rainy season hits, the water would just sit there for, days, weeks until it evaporated. And so any cracks that were in the ceiling, it would just seep through those cracks and drip. And nobody who had ever lived here had ever gone up to repair that. And so I have a video on the Homestead channel when Chris and I went up there to clean the roof. I don't think anybody had cleaned the roof in 20 years. That was like a 2-day back-breaking. We were up there with brooms, scrub brushes. In retrospect, we were like, we should have just rented a power washer because it was we got it done, but it was 2 days of detergent, scrub brushes, a water hose, and us just scrubbing, like 20 years of gunk off of that roof. It would have been way easier to just rent a power washer, but we were both like, we don't have a car. How are we going to get the power washer here? Fuck it. Let's just spend 2 days and do it and, get a sweat on. But we cleaned the roof, and then she spent like 3 months going up on the rooftop and patching all the cracks and just getting it so that the water wouldn't seep. And then we had to replace. There was no circuits when we moved in, no circuit breakers. There was a 20-year-old breaker box with 2 of the old. God, they almost look like a medicine bottle fuse. They're little round glass fuses, and they plug in, right? And there was 2 of them. That was the breaker box situation. So we bought an actual new breaker box, and I put my air cons on a circuit. The outlets of the office are on a different circuit. The kitchen appliances are on a different circuit. And then there's an outside circuit as well for, like, if you ever wanted to put a washing machine outside. And then all the lights and some of the, like, the lights in the storage room and the living room are all in the old wiring, which I think we're actually getting ready to replace that wiring because we're trying to figure out, like, we got to just get the wiring here better, and then we're going to get a 220 pulled from the power company to try to make the situation here a little bit better with the power, because it's, yeah. No, there's a lot of work that we've done, but there's also still a lot of work left. But like we put, I built the chicken coop, the cat shelter, we put the patio roof on, then we built the catio walls with chicken wire and everything else. We put the new roof on in January. That was the most recent project. We have replaced plumbing outside twice. We've replaced plumbing out front twice. Yeah, once you become a homeowner, like, there's, but all that stuff, I document all that stuff over at the Homestead channel because it's just been, this is the project. We're in a pretty stable place now, but there was a lot of work done to get us to where we are. And Chris has done most of it. Like, I have done a portion. I would say I've done about 25% of it, but my job is here, and she does all that stuff. Like, and I don't. That's the joke. She has come in here on stream and says multiple times, "I don't need a man." Like, she just does it. I'll hear noises and I'll go out the hallway and she's hauling sheet metal through the house. Like concrete blocks. If she needs help, she asks, but I don't get in the way. This is her big project. And this is not the big project. Big project. That'll be the next place. Because this project was just getting it to a livable space and then using it until we go buy the forever home. Which is what we're gonna hopefully have sorted by the time we're 50. We've got a few more years left. So, the big thing this year, knock on wood, the idea this year is we bought the forest property last year, put the roof on, and then this year I think we're buying a rental property this year, and then she's gonna manage the rental property, and then I think then we're just gonna crunch for the next 2 to 3 years while keeping our eyes out for, like, a nice chunk of land somewhere where we can, like, build something from scratch, or just a nice, a home that's on a nice piece of land. And that'll be the big property where we spend our 50s, and I'll have a whole nother YouTube channel. I mean, I'll keep the YouTube channel, but I'll have a whole nother project on the Homestead channel. We may end up building something out on the forest property. We just don't know yet. There's space out there, but the problem is we can't do anything until the city goes out there and, like, puts the roads in. And they have no timeline for when they're going to do that. So we can't go put fencing up because we don't know where the roads are going to be. Like, they have to do the roads and then stake everything out for the sidewalks and stuff. So we're just like, that place is just being sat on right now. We're gonna pick a lock in the middle of combat. I love it.
How quick can you get that done?
But life has a funny way of fucking up plans, so you never know how much of that'll actually happen. But I am pretty meticulous about planning. What are we doing here? Neutralize, destroy the shield generators. Your black box is right here. Is this the shortest one I've done?
I'm getting out of here!
Well, there are some chests back here. All of that is amazing stuff that I want to loot and use or sell. No figurines in this one. I mean, yeah, it does kind of blow having to wait on the city, but the thing is like if we were allowed to build a fence, without needing to wait, we would probably start building over there like now. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Well, good morning, Blanca. Did mommy bring you in the room? I got sidetracked with a conversation. I'm sorry. Okay. I was supposed to go out and grab her and bring her in the room and get my coffee, and I forgot. So Chris just brought her in here. Anyway, if we could build a fence out there, we would go build there now, but we can't, so. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta go get my coffee. Let me duck over here to the side. Anyways, if we could put a fence out there, we would go out there and start building now, because we would just put solar panels up. And you can get a cistern for water, and you can actually there's potable water services that you can have who will deliver potable water and fill up your cistern, or you can just do rainwater collection. I would prefer to just buy potable water, because it's easier. You just once a month you call in, and once 2 weeks, however often you need to order the water, you could just get the cistern filled up. Because if we buy something out in the country, we can actually drill a well. But we can't drill a well on that property because it's technically in the city limits, so it will eventually have city water and city power. It's just how long does it take them to get there? We don't know. So right now that's just something we sit on. We have actively been looking. So there's a town, there's 2 towns across the river we've went and looked at properties at, and then when I say properties I mean actual farmland. Then there's a town about 5 kilometers down the road on our side of the river where we've also gone and looked at, which has a bunch of land. The only thing I don't like about that area though is it's too flat. It's prone to flooding during high seasons. It's just not really ideal. Unless you're gonna, plant crops. If you're gonna be into planting crops, then it's perfect because you're gonna get the water you need for things. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not trying to be a farmer. What's up, Shiny? I hate it when we have to do more of these. Just let me do it. No, I gotta go shoot the wall now. Didn't really put your access code in the first place. Can I do it without if I have the access codes? No, I still have to shoot things. Action figure.
And follow safety protocols.
Who just said yeehaw? Maybe that was the. I think that was the action figure when I picked it up. Is there not a black box on this one? I have not been prompted to pick up a black box on
Refinery
this ship.
meltdown imminent. Please proceed with your attention.
Yeah, they did a great job with all the zero-G stuff in this zone. I didn't get a black box out of this one. Huh.
Warning. Refinery meltdown imminent. Evacuation underway.
I forgot to go straight to the cockpit. God damn it. Out of my way, Andreja. Alright. Black box is only on the big ships. Aww. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. I thought this was, because this was a major incursion, but apparently it's not going to give me a black box. And I still need one more for the quest. Mission updated. Okay. Give wrong. Okay, I guess I do have everything I need for that quest. Okay. I thought I still need one more black box. Don't fuck me up here. You better not fucking bug out on me and not let me get back. Because last time the main base was like, no, I'm not going to let you jump to it. And I had to go back to a save 3 hours earlier. Knock on wood. All the POIs have been janky this morning. I will lose my shit. I will lose my shit. Nope.
Our rookie here may have sideswiped an asteroid.
You're on your own, guys. Good luck. I don't have any ship parts to spare. I really don't.
Hello. There you are. I just had to see the newcomer. See if you live up to the hype. We can talk to you later.
No desire to talk to you. I have a feeling it's bugged. Better not be. When I can't fast travel to anchor point is when I get extremely nervous. Because sometimes I can fast travel to it, and sometimes I can't. I can't hear you over the sound of my grab drive initiating. That's right.
Compiling list of waste disposal solutions. Sending to Rishi Saint.
Hang on. I am overburdened, which means I need to give you some shit. Ooh, I'm still overburdened. What am I carrying? Oh, I need to sell apparently.
This here is a humble little ship.
Hey,
It's said that the bug... Certainly.
Actually, you know what? Buy from me first. No, buy, not sell. All right, here we go. Sell. Really? Yeah, I don't care. Take it.
There was some... When I got out.
Yeah,
It
I
was the
clicked the wrong
best of a
thing.
very
Don't care. Don't care, sir.
Until next time.
Just want to buy and sell some shit.
yes? You've got it.
What's up, Dread? What quest am I on? I don't know. Terran Armada stuff. That's all I can tell you because I actually don't know the name of it or anything like that. The crewman outfit's pretty cool.
All done? Well, you know where I'll be.
Alright, we gotta go back into like the kitchen or something if I remember correctly.
I've been in worse dives, but not many.
Hello.
Whatever you're selling, I've got you covered.
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
I hate to think I've made your job harder with the robots I worked on at the factory. Sorry about that. Have you learned anything new about the Terrans?
I have those black boxes Wade wanted.
Good to hear. Let me see them. While I look through this data with Delta, why don't you go speak with Warren about his battle plans? We'll be there momentarily.
Roxanne has been quite the asset. It was wise of us to find her.
Be careful out there. Until the Terrans are destroyed, none of us are safe. There you are. Perfect timing, too. I was just going over our strategy.
Why don't you go over it again for our partner here, Warren?
Right. Listen close. We learned from Roxanne that their ship, the Unifier, is supported by shield amplifier ships. This means our first course of action will be to take them out. Once they're gone, we're going to take out the Unifier's engine and board. This will give you the chance to infiltrate the ship. Your job from that point on will be to hack their system and overload the Unifier's grav drive. Just make sure to get out of there as soon as possible. Overloading their grav drive will cause the whole ship to implode.
You never said anything about the ship imploding.
No need to be dramatic. We talked about this. The Unifier is a military vessel. To have anyone not trained to fight on board would be a liability. Now, the ship's coordinates.
And this ship is our final attack?
The coordinates, Miss Burrow.
The coordinates.
Good. We know where the Unifier is. Does all of this sound doable to you?
Extremely doable.
Good. If no one has any objections, we can start making our way to the Unifier. It's time for our final stand against the Terrans. Here are those coordinates.
Finally, we can be done with all of this.
It will be a relief.
We have a war to finish. See you on the field.
Before you head off, come speak with me, if you have the time.
Optional. She's gonna be like, please don't kill all the innocents aboard the ship. There must be another way.
It's good to see you. Do you remember back at the production facility when I hijacked the machines? Remember who all was killed? There weren't just Terrans there, but civilians. People who were caught in the crossfire.
Congratulations, Roxanne. You've learned how wars were worked for centuries.
I thought we could both get something out of this conversation. Maybe we still can. Listen to me right now. Just listen. We have seen with our own eyes there are not just Terrans working in their midst. There are people. And we have no idea why they are there. Were they forced? Have they lived among the Terrans their whole lives? Do they know the full scale of what is going on? Go ahead. Tell me, if you can. I don't know if everything Void is telling me is true. But if there is a way to spare those that can't protect themselves, then take it.
Look me in the eye when you ask me to do something, bitch. Look me in the eye.
That's good to know.
Alright.
It's a good thing you brought Miss Burrow to us.
Rendezvous.
Proven herself to be quite helpful.
Rendezvous. Alright. Lettuce? It counts as stealing if I take it from here. Better not.
If you're looking to do some business, talk to Killian or Darcy.
I already have talked to both of them, sold what I can. That second cup of coffee is not kicked in yet. What's your fucking problem? 6847 over on YouTube. Brother, what's it with you? I'm offended by the way you play your games. What's that? Smells like a troll to me. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, I don't think we have any goodies. I mean, I have a whole bunch of weapons I don't really need. Yeah, drop, 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 drop.
It pains me to see you discarding.
Okay, 2,000 rounds for that. 4,300 rounds for this. We're good. I've had 2 New Game Pluses. Excuse me, I've done 3 New Game Plus on my Xbox, and I've had 2 different universes. Alright. Got that. Alright. Oh yeah, his bitch ass got banned. Like, yeah, not even it's just whatever. Smell a troll, definitely a troll. They don't. It's like no whatever. It's just because I'm playing Starfield. On that note, everybody, I'm gonna wrap up my Starfield session, and I am gonna move over and play some more Forza Horizon 6 because I'm gonna go get some more hours in my racing game now that I got to the end game and I have new races to do. So I'm gonna take a quick 15-minute break or so, and then I'll be right back with another stream. So if you just want to hang out, you can. Otherwise, this afternoon I will probably be playing either Conan Exiles today, This afternoon's either going to be Conan Exiles or it's going to be Rogue Trader. Might do some Rogue Trader because I know we're going to do Conan Exiles tomorrow night. And then tomorrow morning, I don't know what I'll start with, but we're definitely going to be playing James Bond from 8. As soon as it goes live. Anyway, see you guys a bit for the next stream.